speaking from a local perspective, one person that I have to thank is Hugh Niblock, who is the art teacher in Penetanguishene.
Right.
He and I used to have the most interesting conversations about art. And one day he got on the subject of W.J. Wood, William Wood. He said there's a local artist here that really has not received the recognition that he deserved. And he started telling me about Wood, and I got intrigued by this artist. And then, ironically, shortly afterwards, my parents had some guests for dinner, one Sunday dinner, and it was Vern Wood and his wife.
Wow.
And Vern turned out to be William Wood's son. So he started telling me about W.J. Wood. And he said, well, I've got all of Dad's stuff at the house. So when you folks come over for dinner, you can have a look. So he gave me a parka and said, go into this room upstairs. It isn't heated. It was the middle of winter. And I started going through the things that the family had put aside. And I came across a box of letters. I started reading these letters and discovered there were letters to Wood from 5 of the 7 members of the group of 7. I told Hugh Niblock about this, and he said, we've got to mount an exhibition of Wood's. We've got to try and bring out his reputation. So we mounted an exhibition at the Gallery Gale in Midland. And then the next year I started at the University of Toronto. And before classes started, I had been to Hart Houses when I was in public school to look at the art there. So I went into Hart House to get a thorough look at all the art. And
lo and behold,
I was approached by a gentleman there. He was the deputy warden. He said, I've been watching you. You've been here for 2 days looking at the art. He said, we've had somebody drop off the art committee. I would like you to fill that position.
wow.
So that got me onto the art committee, and I decided right then and there, major retrospective exhibition of William Wood's work has to be done. So I started in the first year of university getting everything lined up for this, so that in my second year, the exhibition could be mounted.
And that was at Hart House.
Yes. So I had over 100 pieces of his art there. I had some of the copper etching plates, the old dental tools that he used to etch the plates with. And I would go in on a daily basis to check the attendance and make sure everything is okay. One day I was in there, and Barker Fairley came in.
Oh, man.
Now, Barker Fairley, if you're not familiar with, there is a photograph. It is the only photograph that shows the members of the group of 7 sitting around a table in the Arts and Letters Club, and the only non-member sitting there is Barker Fairley. And Barker said to me, he said, you know, I remember A.Y. Jackson telling me about this artist in Midland named W.J. Wood, and him saying If only he lived in Toronto, it would have been a group of 8 instead of a group of 7.